Request the Curious Dad.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Chris the Curious Dad. And today I am looking at a digital microscope, which was a gift from Santa Claus. So this is what it looks like on the picture. Okay, it has a metal stand, and in reality, it looks like this. So the stand is plastic, and it has a suction cup on the bottom of it with a kind of a ball joint. And yeah, you plug this into the USB port on your computer. And I am using it with a MacBook Pro and with the Photo Booth app. And it seems to work very well. So the first thing I noticed though was that this stand was not great, because you need to, the focus is very critical with the microscope, and it's quite difficult to manage with this assembly. So I had a look online and I found this. Which is a very well machined aluminium stand, and what that allows you to do is you take your microscope and these are just little screws here with rubber pads on the end. You loosen those. I'll just move that up, then you tighten these little screws, not too tight, just to hold it in place, and then it makes the focusing much easier. Can you move that up and down and get your fine focus? And that works grand. So I recommend getting that stand. I think it was £13. Yeah, so I'll just quickly show you this. Right, this says zoom on it. I don't know if you can see it there, but actually I think it's just focus. And what I found is, right, that there's a little clear cap right on the very end. I don't know, you can see it probably reflecting there. I found that, I don't know what purpose that serves, and also the instructions, there was nothing apart from just a little disc that I cannot use because it's only about that big. I'll show it to you there in a second. We'll just get it out of the original box. So that's the disc there. You can see it's one of those tiny ones, and you can't put that into the side of a MacBook because it'll get stuck in there, and that'll be the end of it. So you don't need any, for the Mac anyway, you certainly don't need any software, because you can just use the Photo Booth app, which is what I used. So anyway, so I took that little plastic thing off, okay, and for microscoping skin and stuff, you leave this yoke on here, or this little plastic thing, whatever it is. And it's quite fascinating, really, fascinating and disgusting at the same time, because skin isn't that attractive that close up, I don't think. But anyway, so I found it handy for that, okay. And if you want to put it on the stand and look at stuff like insects and stuff like that, I found that it was much better to remove this plastic, which just basically just pulls off. Remove that piece of plastic, and it enables you to get much closer to the subject once you have it on the stand. Because I found that what was happening was that this was actually prohibiting it from going down close enough to the subject to get it accurately in focus. So I removed that and I used the stand, and it works great, I think. So there you go. What's it called? The digital microscope from I don't know who. I'm not sure who makes it. And this model here is the 1000th time. I don't know if you can see that there. The thousandth time thingy. So yeah, fun.